Hello you guys, Alexa Alchemy here for your weekly card pull. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the week of February 6, 2023. This specific reading is designed for my Sagittarians, so if you have a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, this one is for you. Now, for this upcoming week, I first pulled from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, so we're going to start there. If I have any questions or want to clarify, I will pull from another one. Primary message for you, my Sagittarians, I feel like there is something that you are moving forward with, or something that you are working towards, and you need to be willing to put in daily, regular effort towards it. Now, the first card that I pulled for you, it says your soul shines. This is the corniest sounding card ever, but the main message that comes with this card is connecting to source or connecting to the 7th chakra. And this also comes with a message of being willing to, I think diligence is important. So and whatever it is that you are working through or working with, there is a level of being willing to have a consistent practice. And I feel like for some of you, that consistency will come in the form of your spiritual practice. If you have been a little inconsistent, maybe you are trying to do regular meditation or regular readings and you're falling out of the habit, I think it will be really important for you, my dear Sagittarians, to step back into, I guess, healthy habits with those things that you feel drawn towards. I also pulled for you the card, one step ahead is all that you need. So this does tell me that for some of you, maybe you are not taking any action or you are avoiding taking action. And that could be because maybe you feel overwhelmed or you feel perfectionistic. I get a lot of Virgo energy from this card. So for some of you, there may be this like hesitancy to do anything because you don't want to get it wrong. And I feel that it will be really important for you this week, my Sagittarians, to be willing to have consistent, steady progress. It doesn't mean, this is like 1% better every day. It's not 100% better every day. So for some of you, if there are things that you have goals with, things that you want to improve with, I think it'll really benefit you. I think it will really benefit you to acknowledge that like the little progress is still progress, and that is okay, and that's something that you probably will want to work towards. I did pull in reverse the card that acknowledges the spark of hustle. So this tells me that either you are not working at all or you're working way too fucking hard and you need to slow down. Again, in reverse, this is indicating a level of imbalance or shadow within your relationship to something. So I think only you know if you are working too hard or not hard enough on something. But whatever the case is, I do feel, coming back to this last card, I do feel that whatever projects it is that you have that you are feeling called to work on, whether or not you are working on them at all or working on them too much, I think the primary message that one step ahead is all you need is really gonna help you balance it out. So if you're working way too hard and you're saying, it has to be perfect, blah, 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 like I have to keep going, and you need to slow down. You need to calm down. You need to chill out. Like, you don't need to be working so hard. If you're on the flip side where you're not doing anything and you're postponing it and avoiding it, you don't need to do everything. Like, just do the easiest thing. One of my best pieces of advice that I've given clients before when they're avoiding things is just do the easy thing. If you need to, I don't know, let's say like you need to schedule a doctor's appointment and you've been avoiding it and putting it off, just call the phone number. You don't even have to think about, you know, the next steps. Just do the easy thing. Pick up the phone, call the number. You want to go to the gym, but you're feeling like, oh, I don't want to go. Just put your shoes on and drive to the gym. You don't even have to go and you don't have to work out. Just do the easy thing so that you can start getting over the little hurdles. And once you've got over one, your mind will say, oh, well, I already did that, it wasn't so hard, so I'll do the next one. So I think for a lot of you, retraining your brain to say that like it doesn't have to be everything all at once and it doesn't have to be as hard as my mind is making it for me, I feel like some of you will benefit from a professional standpoint from that this upcoming week. I also pulled in reverse a card that says, bliss is worth creating from. In the upright position, this card looks like this. And with this card, again, it really supports the same theme that there are some things that maybe you are avoiding or not tackling because you think it's gonna be really hard, or maybe you think that you can't do it. This card in the upright position is kind of acknowledging like a level of passionate creativity, a level of flow, finding things that like make your heart really sing. In the reverse, this acknowledges that there are things that maybe you don't believe in, so you're not putting your attention on them, or you're not working towards them, or you're unsure if you're able to manifest. So that lack of certainty is causing you to have like setbacks. Like you're standing in your own way at that point. Your belief systems are standing in your own way. I feel called to pull from Sacred Creator's Oracle deck to get, oh my God, Crystal Spirits deck, another Oracle deck, to see if there's any advice on how to work through this for you guys. My Sagittarians, if you're feeling blocked with your work, or you're feeling blocked in terms of like not knowing how you want to move forward, not knowing what you want to do, I kind of want to see what advice, maybe if it's like one step ahead is all you need is really, I think it's pretty solid advice, but I want to see if there's anything else that will help you guys to understand where to go. If we pulled Dumortierite, then I will laugh. Okay, I had a lot of cards fly out. No Dumortierite today. Nice. Okay, so, wow, there's a lot here. All right, I'm gonna belt out some possible paths for you, and whatever ones resonate with you is with the way that you want to go. Okay, so first card, Orange Sapphire. This card has a lot to do with connecting with your creative energy or creativity. I do feel that with these all orange centered or orange colored cards, this is a lot to do with your creative experiences, your creative flow, your creativity, sensuality, sexuality, body love. There's this, anything that has to do with the second chakra is something that you might want to focus on for this upcoming week. I think for some of you, acknowledging whether or not you are taking care of your body well enough, if you are getting nourishing foods in, maybe for some of you, like you're, honestly, like that could be for some of you the one thing that you want to work on, which is like having a better diet or having a healthier lifestyle. And that is very much encouraged for you this upcoming week, is to focus on having a healthy lifestyle. And if you're not already taking care of your body is your temple, my dear. That's going to be step one for you this week. Focus on your freaking body and nourishing it, feeding it what it needs. Yeah, giving yourself the things that you need. What else do we have here? Okay, I'm going to pull those ones. I'm going to go over this ones last. So I also pulled for you guys the card of Pedalite in reverse and Rhodonite in reverse. The card of Rhodonite has a lot to do with connectivity with other people. Both of these, again, having been in reverse or upside down, it tells me that there might be some shadow or some challenge with these particular elements. So Pedalite is about like healthy detachment. Rhodonite is about connecting with other people. I feel like for some of you, your lack of belief in yourself might be standing in the way of your connections with people that you love and care about, or that you want to be connecting with. Maybe for some of you, you are too attached to the way that you think about yourself, and you need to release that attachment. You need to release those narratives that you have that are causing you to be held back. This card is really like the Aquarius card. It's kind of the impersonal qualities. So for some of you, maybe you've been overly detached, and for some of you, you've been way too emotionally invested, and you need to just like take a step back. You're a Sagittarius, all right? Sagittarian energy looks at the big picture. So taking a step, this is also Sagittarian. One step ahead is all that oh my God, why can't I talk? One step ahead is all that you need. Take on that impersonal quality, like take a step back and look at this and just say like, this is every single little thing that you do. It applies to a much bigger goal, but the little things, like you don't need to stress so much about every little thing. So I do feel like there's this level of like kind of taking a step back and looking at the big picture of things. Be a Sagittarius. Tap into your Sagittarian energy. Look at the big picture of everything. I think it will really help you to find a little bit more balance within your emotions and reset yourself so that you can move forward in the way that will most benefit you this upcoming week. The card of Rhodonite, again, is about connection. So if maybe for some of you there are mentors that you want to reach out to, therapists, maybe collaborations that could be unfolding, especially within the workforce or within your professional life. And whenever this card comes up, you are being encouraged to be open to those connections with other people, because those connections, I think, will help you to reestablish a level of balance. Now, I pulled in reverse for you guys the card of Obsidian, which has a lot to do with knowing yourself, being willing to see who you are, especially in this chapter right now. So spending some time, I think this one and the orange sapphire really like knowing yourself and taking care of yourself are going to be big themes. So know yourself, take care of yourself, take a step back. Gosh, keep dropping things. Take a step back. You don't need to be so zoomed in all the time. Easy does it, one step at a time. Be willing to connect with mentors, advisors, guidance that will benefit you. And finally, I know this is a lot of cards and this is a lot of information, but I trust you guys. So I pulled 9, 11, and 12. So Big Spite, I love this card, by the way. I think it's super beautiful. This card's all about drive, courage, spirited action, full speed ahead. So whatever it is that you're working towards, this card is encouraging you to keep moving towards it. I think this one and the Spark of Hustle, you know, whatever it is that you're working towards, yes, keep working towards it at a balanced level. Make sure you're not. I feel like for some of you, maybe your hustle is getting in the way of your health. Like you're working so hard that you are neglecting your body and you're neglecting your relationship to yourself. So don't do that. But if there are things that you have passion for and you're feeling the blockage of like, oh, I want to move towards this, but I feel emotionally like it's not going to be good enough, or I don't know if it's going to work, like move towards it. My dear, Big Spite is telling you to move towards it. Have courage, have faith in yourself. These two cards are encouraging you to have faith in the things that you are dreaming about, or the things that you feel called to, bring forward and bring to life. I did pull Blue Chalcedony in reverse. This card is actually the card of slowing down. I know this is going to feel like a controversy. This card is the card of slowing down. In reverse, I feel like maybe some of you have been a little too stagnant. Or some of you, again, with the Spark of Hustle, these two cards are basically same but different. So yeah, same message. Some of you Sagittarians are moving too fast. Some of you Sagittarians are not moving at all. I think the root of why you're moving at the pace that you're moving in has a lot to do with your beliefs about whether or not it's going to work, your beliefs about whether or not you deserve certain things. So be willing to examine how you're relating to the words that I am saying. And finally, I did pull for you guys the card of Blue Lace Agate. This card has a lot to do with peaceful acceptance, stress-free non-attachment. Again, this one and the card of Pedalite both are acknowledging this level of like not being so attached to the outcomes of things, not being so attached to every little piece of your experience. So find a way to, I think Sagittarians, I think honestly, like you need to tap into that Sagittarian energy. I'm getting the same thing over and over and over again. So I feel like I'm going to close out the reading because the same messages are coming through that you need to balance out how hard you're working. You need to make steady progress little by little every day. You don't need to do everything at once. So if you're freaking out saying, I got to do all of this stuff, I have to constantly be working, I have to constantly be putting all this energy forward and it's draining me and I'm exhausted, like chill the F out. Sages, just chill the fuck out. And also be willing to take care of yourself by not being so emotionally invested to the point that you're losing balance within your entire life. So find some healthy life balance, my dear Sagittarians. That's your key goal for this upcoming week. That is your key message. I don't really feel called to pull much from the tarot deck for you guys. So I did pull in reverse the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is a lot to do with security and relationship to money and what's the word I'm looking for? Physical things, materiality. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen is generally like a sign of maturity within something, not quite mastery, but proficiency, I guess. In the reverse, I think this is acknowledging that maybe some of you, in correspondence with all of this, your relationship to your security, to money, maybe for some of you, limiting beliefs are coming up in that way of saying, I don't think this is going to work. I don't think it's going to make me money. Therefore, I don't want to try, or I don't want to put effort into this. Just chip away. This is the, I feel like a lot of you Sagittarians, this is the chip away time. Big picture. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's not going to happen overnight. So if you're not seeing immediate results, you don't need to freak out. You don't need to feel like it's failing. 1% better every day. So if you're seeing little tiny improvements, that's okay. But if you zoom out, look at the big picture of everything as the cards have encouraged you to do, you will see, my Sagittarians, that not everything needs to unfold immediately. Over time, things will happen the way that they are meant to, and you will find the success that you are looking for. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, my dear Sagittarians. If you have questions on anything, please feel free to reach out and let me know. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at alexab.alchemy. Also, if you have not already, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful. Leave a little thumbs up so that I know it resonated. You don't have to do anything else. If you'd like to leave a comment though, I love interacting with you and I would love to know what you have to say. And I think, yeah, that's about all I've got. So I do these readings every single week. I hope to see you guys on the next one. And I wish you a most beautiful week. Chill out, slow down, take it easy, get some stuff done at a nice, even keel pace. I love you guys. Bye.